Hey, what's up everybody? How you guys doing? We got Mercury here versus Susano. Very interesting matchup. As you'll see, I'm trying out the Bracer. Something that I've seen, you know, a lot of people using to great success on gods that you don't want to build anti-heal against. Mercury, though, I may have forgotten that I might want to go Devo Gloves on him. Either way, you don't really want to go the Devo that early. The Bracer still works. Oh my god, this guy is getting handled right now. So he's clearing very well, and he's definitely going to outclear me. That's the problem, Merc. His clear is so bad. That's all the bow. It's really what makes him such a subpar god. Oh, that's awesome, Mason. This build on Mercury is really good, going the boots 1 because you actually get to, you know, get his passive power off of having the movement speed from the boot. So on him, I would definitely start boots 1 over going the 4 mana pots that I do on some other gods. He's also not as mana intensive. He definitely uses it up quite a little bit, but with the Death Toll and everything, he can swing it. Oh, looks like this guy is just actually back.
Over there. Watch out.
Yeah, he definitely did, so great position for us. Going to Morning Star. I fear for this man. I fear for this man because that's probably meaning he's going to go to Ascendance, and I'm not sure why that would be his play. Susano's a god that's, you know, not that strong in the late and is all about early pressure and mid-game pressure. Transcendence really will not translate for him when he does that. But maybe he'll go Heartseeker instead, and he just likes the start of the Morningstar. He even says it's only 10 physical power. I'm not sure why you would, but we'll see. We'll see where he goes with it. Could have even been a complete accident. We don't know.
Your middle tower is under attack. Watch out. Going in.
Ult this minion wave real quick.
Over there. Where are you going?
Yeah, so I do think the Bracer is a great snowball active.
First blood.
Man, this guy's making it too easy right now. It's really predictable pathing. He didn't even try to juke. A great thing to do there would have been to make it look like he's doing a predictable path like that and start out on that route, or route, whichever way you'd like to say it, and then swiftly juke to the other side really quickly to make me think that he was just going to go straight line. That would have been sick, but unfortunately he just kept up with the same pattern. Merc games like these are amazing when you actually get to start out with a huge lead. And you just get to pound people, you know?
Get back here. Watch out.
Couldn't find it. Yeah, so generally, like I said, the Bracer, I'd be going more often for snowball potential.
Over there.
And if I think something is really going to be late game oriented, then I'll go Shell instead, because Shell is such a better active in the late game, giving you the block stacks, gives you the versatility of not having to always use it after a bunch of damage is taken, like, you know, Shell could be navigated around differently
Where are you going?
than the Bracer. But early game Bracer, you cannot deny. Wow, I really thought he'd blow it up sooner. He didn't. Good play on his part. Trying to get the CC when he threw it. I should have just waited to shoot it. There you go. Alright.
You died when I specifically
Alright, he's in it.
asked you
He's
to
back
do
in it. I have no idea also why he started sprint, but many questionable actions on his side of the field. But, you know, he got the comeback kill here, so. due to a little bit of negligence on my part for sure. But a good play nonetheless.
Over there.
How you doing? What's up, Bulkrin?
Watch out.
Got the red buff off that too, so it's a big win. I'm playing Rayman Legends in between queues, guys. I said this once before, but update, it's sick. I can't believe I never gave these games a try. Like I said, reason for me was because I'd already played the original Rayman, I loved it, and then I saw where they were going, and it was just awful. But these are so good. Beautiful platforms. Definitely recommend if you guys haven't tried them yourselves yet. They're definitely older games, Origins and Legends. Not like older, but you know, they're not new. This matchup in general, I think, should definitely go to Susano, but in the late game, Mercury should have the boxing potential to beat him.
Let's take him down.
Shit.
Watch out. Where do you think you're going?
Oh my lord, that worked.
Ouch.
I love my life. Yeah, I did miss those disgusting bracer plays you can make early. And if that's what you're doing with it, especially to complement a god like Mercury, who's not very good anywhere but the, well, he's not very good unless he gets an early lead. Then it pairs pretty perfectly. It's a ride or die active in my opinion, but you can definitely get away with going it. Like some people still go it on the ADCs, and like in those cases you can still do it because like it's an ADC. They're not gonna fall off, so they can kind of make up for not having the active in the late game. You know, even with Bracer getting severely anti-healed.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Watch out.
Times when I definitely wouldn't go it is ADC versus ADC though. And I wouldn't go it in general on ADC because of that. I wouldn't go it for the most part on people that are going to be getting less skill. Or just our healers. But here I'm going for the Poison Star. So I liked it a lot when I was trying it out on Mercury. Yeah, definitely showed up big in my crit videos with him. Oh wow, that did still hit him. I didn't really think it would. See, I don't know why he's got this rough life, but imagine he had Bracer here. Like that would be a really good play.
Watch out!
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Over there!
Here comes the play. Ah! Fuck you.
Watch out! Over there!
He's so fast. Oh, you'll pay. You'll pay dearly.
You've done a crime.
Got him.
A crime of murder.
Hey, Vito, thank you so much for that 28 bits.
Watch out!
Very specific number. A lot of times you can bait people in like that with Mercury because he's basically got like a pseudo Sobek pull, or fling rather. So you get them to just, you know, try to defend the buff. Then you throw them into a really bad situation. So even when they got the buff that they're defending, you know, you come away with the kill.
Over there.
As long as you have your priorities like that straight, and you're thinking about what you're gonna do. Oh my god.
Going in.
He knows I can ult out, so he's not even gonna bother chasing. It's a smart move.
Hey, sometimes this just won't cut it.
Poison Star. Then we'll pick up Fan's Bane. And we got Shield Thorn. Shield Thorn's really good against Susano. You can use it up against his ult. Use it against, you know, all of his damage, but only when he's committing to you, because a lot of times he's just going to use his damage for poke. But if you can, you know, kind of discern when he's doing which, then you come away with reflecting a lot of damage onto him.
Watch out!
Of course, he's got Shield Thorns for me because Mercury is pretty much, you know, full commit. And Shield Thorns work so well against auto attack damage like that. Consistent damage coming down on you.
Let's go. Going in.
No way! I'm dead. Maybe not. He's not on my tail yet. I shouldn't turn around at all. I really want to because I want to see how low he is. He probably didn't heal that much, but... Nah, he healed a good amount. I thought that all I would need there was a distance ult, like a single ult and then you know, an auto and a 1 or something, but it's not enough. Go here. So I'll go for snow petting. Oh no, I'll go for Haze Katana. I pretty much always go Haze Katana on him. It's just such a strong item and it synergizes so well with Mercury. Whereas the Old Fatalis wasn't really for Mercury because it didn't give damage and he needed that. And it gave a lot of attack speed that he didn't need. This doesn't give that much attack speed. I mean, still quite a bit, but I think Old Fatalis gave more before they nerfed it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. But it gives you the physical power now that's, you know, a really, really strong part of the item. You're not missing out on much power by going it now. And of course, it gives you movement speed as always, which is the strong part for him. Whoops. Devos would have been really strong here too, but I just kind of by preference decided not to. Especially Devos is good in this position when you know that he's going to. Because if you know that it's going late game, like you've got an early lead, then you know, Devos will give Devo Gloves will give you the best late game offense. This gives you a ton of power. It gives you the lifesteal that helps you so much in a boxing match. The reason I don't go Devos in a lot of situations on Mercury is I don't feel like he's got the time to pick that item up and really start stacking it. His early clear and everything is already so lackluster. You really want to get a strong lead started against the gods that you lose to in the late game. It doesn't matter if you have, you know, a slightly better or even a much better late game with Devo Gloves than not having Devo Gloves. Because if you don't get an early game started against these gods that he loses to in the late, then it really doesn't matter. He won't get there at all. But Susano is definitely the case, like I said, that you can rely on your late game over his. So Devos would have been most. Also, I think I'm talking more nerdy today because of the glasses. It's part of the whole thing.
Watch out!
See if he recognizes that we're here. He does. So while this guy's had some questionable decisions, he's also starting to pull it around quite a bit. That's it.
Killing.
That was so close. Really good decision of him to, you know, pour everything into me there and try to come up with a kill. But I waited and tried to make sure that he was completely all in on that fight, used both escapes and then used my bracer and my shield of thorns. So it was just pretty much the long con there.
See ya! Your team has destroyed a middle enemy Phoenix.
He did go with the Transcendence, and I definitely think that it hurt him. Stalled out his already poor early because he was so behind.
Hey, sometimes fish just won't cut it.
They're both in the same tree. It's confusing. Isn't Heartseeker? I always thought Heartseeker was like a knife. So I think it's weird that it's in the same tree as these like big ass swords. Right? Isn't Heartseeker supposed to be a knife? Yeah, it has to be. That's a knife. Clearly.
Going in.
Circling the drain.
Get back here. Let's go.
We did slow him.
Stop killing
Wow,
that
you
idiot.
should have blew that up a
idiot
little
under-
earlier, but he it takes so long to get to the knock up. Susano really had a rough time there. We got off to such a great start, and you know he really wasn't able to come back from it. He made a couple of good plays though, trying to really bridge that gap and bring himself back into it. He almost did, but we were kind of on point that game. Good stuff. GG. All right.